guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 steps on how to be a good and proper tattoo client. So basically this is going to be a tattoo etiquette video because you guys have probably seen many videos either on Facebook or YouTube of people freaking out when they get tattoos, and that stuff is not okay. It's not okay to act like that. So I thought it was important, especially for those of you who are going to be getting your first tattoo or your second tattoo or your 100th tattoo, whatever the case may be. I'm going to be talking to you guys all about proper tattoo etiquette. Now, the things that I thought of, I may have left some stuff out, so if you guys have anything else that you want to add to this video, don't be afraid, don't be shy to go down and leave a comment and maybe add your own 2 cents in on how to be a good tattoo client and how to practice good tattoo etiquette, because things like that are very, very important. Yes, tattoos hurt. It's no secret. Everyone knows that tattoos hurt. However, it is bearable, and there are things you can do to be a good tattoo client. That way your tattoo artist feels comfortable tattooing you and knowing that your tattoo is going to come out and heal nicely. So without further ado, let's begin. So the very first thing that I have on my list is the #1 thing is when you go and get a tattoo is to make sure that you come prepared. Make sure that you eat a good full meal. Make sure you are hydrated. Do not go out and get absolutely hammered, shit-faced, and then go in for your tattoo. Another thing is make sure that you bring your full payment with you. And if you're not sure on what payment is going to be or how your specific shop takes payment, it's also important to make sure you discuss those things with your tattoo artist beforehand. Maybe when you set up the appointment, you can say, okay, what kind of forms of payment do you take? How much is it going to be? That way, when the tattoo is done and you go to pay, you are fully prepared to do so, because so many people, you know, they go and get a tattoo and then afterwards the artist will be like, okay, that's going to be $250, and you're going to be like, oh shit, I don't have that, or oh my god, I have to go to the ATM, or I don't have cash on me. Whatever the case may be. So it's very, very important to come prepared. Make sure that you don't just show up blindly and just hope for the best. It's always best to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. That way you will be calmer minded, and that way your artist will feel more trusting of you. Make sure you show up on time. That is absolutely crucial. Being a tattoo artist is their job, and it's very important that you do not waste their time, because if you show up late or you don't show up at all, guess what? That's like missing out on a paycheck. If for some reason you can't show up for your appointment, whether it's a family emergency, whether it's a sickness or car issues or work or whatever the case may be, I highly recommend that you give at least 48 to 24-hour notice to your artist, letting them know that you won't be able to make it. That way, they can find someone else to take your spot. You know, a lot of people just say, I have to cancel, it's no big deal. It is a big deal. Like, this is their job. It's very important to be respectful of their time, their resources, the time they took drawing your tattoo, designing your tattoo, getting set up, getting all the proper needles and ink, and getting their machine all set and everything like that. So just please show up on time, and if you can't make it, make sure you give your tattoo artist adequate notice so they can try to figure something else out. Be respectful. Because one thing that you need to keep in mind is that you are walking into their space. You are walking into their territory. Of course, obviously, they want you to be comfortable being there as well, because the more comfortable you are, the easier your tattoo will be. However, the tattoo artist themselves also wants to feel comfortable. So what I mean by that is if you want to bring a family member or a friend, or you want to bring 2 friends, whatever the case may be, it's best to ask the artist beforehand, at least in my personal opinion, if it's okay if you bring a friend or a family member with you, because every shop is different, every tattoo artist is different. Some tattoo artists don't like the distractions around them. They don't like, you know, when people bring a friend with them and they're goofing off and laughing the whole time or moving and whatever the case may be. That's not respectful. You're disrespecting them. They're there to do a job. They're there to make you feel comfortable. And if you're not making the tattoo artist feel comfortable by jabbering along with all of your friends and family members or whatever group of people that you bring in with you, it's not going to be a pleasant experience for either you or the tattoo artist. So just make sure you ask all the questions. If you want to film your first tattoo, just as kind of like a little memento of getting my first tattoo, whatever, totally get that. But just make sure that you ask your artist beforehand before doing so, because like I said, you are in their element. When a tattoo artist is tattooing, You know, every artist has their own way of how they tune in and focus and get the tattoo done. So whatever you want to do, just make sure you ask. Be respectful. If they say no, respect their decision. If they say yes, cool. Bring your friends, bring your family. But just be respectful. That's it. This is something that may be a little difficult to do, which I understand because like I said, tattoos hurt, but it is very important to stay still. It is so incredibly crucial and important that you stay still for the entire time of your tattoo. Yes, I know, tattoos are not comfortable. They hurt. It's not the most pleasant laying in a bed of roses feeling that you're ever going to feel. There are going to be points where you're going to be like, wow, why the fuck did I decide to make this decision? This shit really fucking hurts. I want to move and gibber and jabber and shake all over the place to be done with it. I get it. I totally understand. I myself don't exactly enjoy being tattooed because that shit fucking hurts. But like I said, it is so important that you just try to stay as still as possible because if you're moving around and jerking and all this other stuff, you could potentially ruin your tattoo. And I'm not even gonna lie, you could possibly irritate the artist as well because even though tattoos hurt, I promise you, it's very much bearable to the point where you don't need to move around or jerk around. Now, I do want to say, sometimes when you're getting tattooed in a certain area, sometimes you do have instances where, like, the tattoo artist will hit a certain spot and your leg, arm, foot, whatever may jerk a little bit. That's fine. That's totally involuntary. That's just what the human body does out of, like, a reflex or reaction. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Try not to focus too much on the pain. Just try to lay back, play a game on your phone, listen to music, you know, talk to your friend. If for some reason that you can't stay still anymore and you need to get up just to either go to the bathroom, get a drink, kind of stretch your legs, kind of stretch out, walk around a little bit, I guarantee your tattoo artist is going to appreciate that so much more than just to have you lay there jerking around the whole time. So just have open communication with your artist. Just say, hey, I need a 5-minute break, or hey, I need to go to the bathroom, or I need a drink. That's totally fine. They will 110% respect you for that. So be quiet, because there is such a thing as too much talking when you're getting a tattoo. Now, mind you, this is very kind of loosely a rule, I guess you could say, as far as tattoo etiquette, because every tattoo artist is different. I have been tattooed by many, many different people before, and everyone just has their own way of doing things. Some tattoo artists like to talk your ear off. Some don't like to talk to you at all. So just kind of feel out your artist, especially if you don't really know them that well, or maybe you do know them well. If they don't like to talk, then just kind of be quiet, because like I said, if you talk too much, you're going to end up irritating the artist, you're going to become a distraction, and it's going to be a pain in the ass. Like every 5 minutes, don't be like, oh, that really hurts, or blah, 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 or this, or are you almost done, blah, blah, blah. Like, just let them work. And if you know that you won't be able to handle staying quiet, then maybe getting tattoos is not for you. I have literally had it where I will go and get a tattoo, and I can sit there and shoot the shit with my artist for hours on end, and I will go to another tattoo artist, and they just simply don't want to talk. And that is totally fine. It is nothing against you. It is nothing against the artist. Some artists just have their own way of doing things, and sometimes they just want to put their headphones in and just kind of zone in on what they're doing, and that's totally fine. I don't mind either way, because I'm kind of more of a quiet, shy person anyway, and I kind of just like to get in my own zen phase when I'm getting a tattoo, so I don't have to focus on how much it fucking hurts. So those are just some of the things that I have for tattoo etiquette. Like I said, if any of you guys have anything else that you want to add, make sure you just go down and let me know in the comments. I would love to know what your guys' personal tattoo etiquette tips are. This may help a lot of people out there who maybe don't know a lot about the tattoo world or getting tattooed, or they want to go and get their first tattoo, but they don't really know how to approach the situation. I just feel like this is going to be a really helpful video for a lot of those people, so hopefully this was helpful. If you guys did enjoy this video and it did help you, make sure you go down and give this video a huge thumbs up. If you are new here and this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, make sure you go down and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you check out all of my other videos. I am a very much tattoo and piercing saturated channel, so if you guys like that stuff, go down and subscribe. I do upload every 3 to 4 days on this channel. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!